never said there wasn't a crisis at the border. She's always believed that.
Called it a crisis.
Hey, Ainsley, didn't she tell us to mow the lawn and then we would have no more problems because the problem was the grass was so tall we couldn't see people sneaking in?
So anyway, unfortunately for the speaker, this thing called videotape exists, and here is graphic evidence that maybe that was not accurate.
Yeah, put the tape in the VCR.
This president just used the backdrop of the Oval Office to manufacture a crisis.
President Trump must stop holding the American people hostage, must stop manufacturing a crisis.
The crisis on the border is a manufactured crisis.
They are engaging in what I would call manufactured moral crisis.
This so-called crisis at the border is fake.
This is a crisis of his own making because it was a campaign pledge.
Yeah,
Brian loves having a studio audience. Brian's like commenting on each of those.
You have no proof of that, Ainsley, you keep your mouth shut. All right, don't say a word.
Hey, you know what? I loved what the president said to the Democrats yesterday. He said, "You know what? This is going to get passed because we're going to get the House after the election, and then we'll pass it then."
Well, I know, but here's what bothers me. This is a 2020 speech, and it's great because the president's going to say this exactly. You know what I want? And I think we all want, there is a 5-alarm fire on our southern border right now. And the men and women every day need some help. And this plan is not going to help.
And so that's what the president was talking about yesterday. That's why the president essentially rolled this out. Ultimately, and we heard a little of it yesterday in the Rose Garden, he's going to say, look, I want immigration reform. You want immigration reform. The Democrats don't, so the only way to do anything about that is to elect more Republicans.
Steve, did you see that he referenced Senator Lindsey Graham in the audience, right? And he said, Lindsey, I love what you're doing. To me, with Nancy Pelosi, even though the hypocrisy is real and the fact that she's pretending she didn't say it was a crisis, we understand that. But there's an opportunity because there are times when Democrats and Republicans come together. When the market fell apart in 2008 and after 9/11, this is almost like that at the border. We've never seen these numbers before. And the men and women who have to round up these illegals who want to become part of our country are saying, please help us. They could actually get something done now. Please go behind closed doors and do it.
Folks, do you think the Democrats will work with the president to give him a win before the election?
No.
Okay, I do. All right? I am holding out hope that they're going to rise to the occasion. So all of you can now leave for turning against me.
You're very optimistic. Okay, let's talk about something else you're all concerned with, too. How this Russia investigation ever started. And Bill Barr is trying to get to the